Next compound. So when we consider this compound, we have a functional group carboxylic acid and we have a double bond. Now the question is, which will act as the functional group? Because in the priority order, we have both carboxylic acid as well as alkene, right? So addition reactions will take place at this double bond. By breaking this double bond, addition reactions are possible. So sometimes this double bond will lead to the chemical reactions or chemical property. So if an alkene as well as carboxylic acid present, based on the preferential order, this will be the function group. Okay, so this cannot be the longest chain. By omitting this carboxylic acid, we cannot select because this is the functional group. So if you select this is the longest chain, means we omit this one. So this is the wrong one. So which will be the correct method of selecting the longest chain? This. So this is the correct method of selecting the longest chain, which includes both double bond as well as functional group. Now give the number. Will you give number from this carbon or this carbon? Here, because this is functional group. This carbon of functional group should have the lowest possible number. So totally we have 4 carbon atoms in the longest chain, and we have a propyl group as a substituent. So this is propyl. At second carbon we have a propyl. Okay. So prefix propyl group at second position. Totally we have 4 carbon atoms. So root word but. We have a double bond here. So what is the primary suffix? Double bond means alkene. So ene is the primary suffix. Now what is the position of this double bond? The double bond is present between the third and fourth carbon atoms. In between the third and fourth carbon atoms, a double bond is present. So the position is 3. Out of 3 and 4, this is the lowest number. So 3 is the lowest number. So the position is 3. So root word but, because 4 carbon atoms present in the longest chain. Double bond is present between the carbon atoms in the longest chain. So primary suffix ene, and the position of double bond is 3 because it is present between third and fourth carbon. So 3 is the position. We have to take low number, right? Lowest number 3 is taken. Then functional group is carboxylic acid. Secondary suffix for the carboxylic acid, oic acid. So when we join primary and secondary suffixes, this will be striked out. So this is the epoch name of this compound. 2-propyl but 3-enoic acid. Next compound. Right. So in this compound, we have functional group, alcoholic functional group, isn't it? Comparing alkene and alcohol has more preferential order. So this is the longest chain. Since alcoholic group has more preferential order, the number should be given from left to right. So don't start number from here, otherwise it will have position number 5, that will be the wrong one. Since it is having more preferential order, this will be the functional group. So functional group should have the lowest number, so that we give number from left to right. So in the longest chain, we have totally 6 carbon atoms. So root word hex. A double bond is present. So primary suffix ene. We don't have any prefix. Okay, we don't have any substituent, so no need to indicate prefix here. Directly we take a root word. 6 carbon atoms hex. We have a double bond. So primary suffix ene, and the position of double bond is 4. Because this is present between 4 and 5, so we take the lowest number 4. And for alcohol, secondary suffix is OL. Right? Secondary suffix is OL. Now the alcoholic group is at second position. Alcoholic group is at second position. When primary and secondary suffixes are joined, we just remove this last letter. So this is hex 4ene to all. Next. Okay, which will be the longest chain? You cannot select this as the longest chain. Why? These two are functional groups, right? When we select the longest chain, the functional group with the carbon should also be included. So don't select this as the longest chain. This will be the longest chain because it contains functional groups carboxylic acids. So we have two substances, ethyl as well as propyl. Okay, now we can give number. Totally 5 carbon atoms in the longest chain. And we have substance ethyl as well as propyl. The position of ethyl is 2. The position of propyl is 4. If you start number here, this will have number 4. So that will be the wrong one. Okay. So ethyl group will come first in the alphabetical order. So ethyl group should have the lowest possible number. Then only we start number here. If you start number here 1, 2, 3, 4 means ethyl group will get 4. That will be the wrong method. So 2 ethyl, 4 propyl, and totally 5 carbon atoms in the longest chain. So root word pent. Only single bond exists between the carbon atoms in the chain. So primary suffix AME. And the carboxylic acid, the secondary suffix oic acid. 2 carboxylic acid groups present. So this is called dioic acid. Okay. When these two are joining, this last letter of primary suffix will be striped out. So 2 ethyl, 4 propyl, pentane dioic acid. Next compound. Okay, how can we select the longest chain? This will be the longest chain containing functional group carboxylic acid. So how will you give number? We start from this carbon. So the prefix is ethyl. At second position we have the substituent ethyl and 4 carbon atoms present in the longest chain, root word but. A double bond is present, so primary suffix ene and the position is 3. Between the 3 and 4, double bond is present, so position is 3 for the double bond. Next, secondary suffix, name of carboxylic acid, oic acid. So when these two are joining, this will be striked out. So 2 ethyl but 3 enoic acid. Next compound, okay, so here we have 2 functional groups. One is carboxylic acid, another one is alcoholic group. According to priority order, this has more preferential order. So this will be the functional group, this will be the substituent. Okay, so we select the longest chain. In the longest chain, we have functional group carboxylic acid and the substituents 2 methyl groups and hydroxy group. Alcohol, when it comes as a substituent, its name is hydroxy. So how will you give number? We start from here. This carbon of functional group should have the lowest number. So we have methyl groups and hydroxy. In alphabetical order, hydroxy will come first. So hydroxy group at position number 5, and we have 2 methyl groups. So dimethyl, the position is 2, 2, dimethyl, 7 carbon atoms. So root word hept, 7 carbon atoms in the longest chain. Root word hept, single bond alone present, primary suffix ane, and the secondary suffix oic acid. So this will become heptanoic acid. Okay. So 5 hydroxy, 2, 2 dimethyl heptanoic acid. So next compound, 16th one. So this is simplest alkane. Select this as the longest chain. We have to give number from right to left. Then only the substituent will have lowest number. If number is given from left to right, this will have 4. So wrong method. So correct method is giving number from right to left. Then methyl group will have least number 3. So at third position we have a methyl group, and in the longest chain totally 6 carbon atoms present. Root word hex, only single bond present between the carbon atoms. Primary suffix A and E. We don't have secondary suffix because functional group is absent. So 3 methyl hexane. So here we have a alkene double bond as well as amide group. So this will have more priority. Comparing the double bond, amide has more priority. So this is the correct method of selecting the longest chain, right? And which should have lowest possible number. This one. So the substituent is methyl At the second position, we have a methyl group. So 2 methyl, 4 carbon atoms in the longest chain. So root word but. Double bond is present in the chain. Primary suffix ene. The position of double bond is 3. For amide, secondary suffix same. Amide, this letter will be striked out. So 2 methyl but 3 enamide is the UPOC name. Next compound. You consider this alkene. Select the longest chain. This is the longest chain. How will you give number? Left to right or right to left? Left to right. Because here we have a double bond. We don't have any other functional groups. So this double bond will act as a functional group. So this should have lowest number. Then only we will get the correct name. So if number is given from this carbon, this will have 3. The position of double bond will be 3. So that will be the wrong one. So when number is given from left to right, the position of double bond is 2. So this is the correct method. So we have 2 methyl groups. So dimethyl at positions 2 and 4. So 2, 4 dimethyl. 5 carbon atoms present in the chain. Root word pent. Double bond is present. Primary suffix e, and its position is 2. We don't have secondary suffix because functional group is absent. This will act as a functional group. So 2,4 dimethyl pent 2-ene. So this is alkyne. A triple bond is present. So this is alkyne. How will you give number? We don't have any branch. So we have only straight chain. So number should be given from right to left. Then only this triple bond will have the lowest number because this is going to be acting as functional group. We don't have any other functional groups. Triple bond will act as functional group. Reactions will take place at this position. So this should have the lowest number. So we give number from right to left. So totally 5 carbon atoms present. A root word pent. We don't have substituents. So prefix is not available. So root word pent. Triple bond is present. For triple bond, primary suffix is yne and its position is 1. The triple bond is present between first and second carbon. So we take the lowest number 1. So pent 1-ine. We don't have secondary suffix due to the absence of functional group. So take this alcohol. So in this alcohol, we select this as the longest chain containing 3 carbon atoms. So we give number. At second position, we have the functional group alcohol and the methyl group. So prefix, that means substituent is methyl at second position and 3 carbon atoms in the longest chain. So root word prop. Single bond is present. Primary suffix ane. Alcohol is a functional group. So secondary suffix ol. When we join these two, this E will be striked out and the position of alcohol is 2. So its name is 2-methyl propane 2-ol. So alcoholic functional group, we select this as the longest chain and number should be given from right to left, because alcohol should have the lowest possible number. So this carbon will have least number 1. So this is the correct method. We have a methyl group as a substituent at 4th position, and totally 5 carbon atoms present in the longest chain. A root word pent, only single bond is present, primary suffix A and E, secondary suffix for alcohol OL, and its position is 1. Primary and the secondary suffixes are joined, so this letter will be striked out. So 4-methyl pentane 1-ol. So here select the longest chain. We have to select this as the longest chain. If you select this one, means the position of OH cannot be indicated. So this will be the correct selection of longest chain, and the OH will have the lowest number 1. So we have 2 methyl groups at 2nd position. So 2 methyl groups present, prefix dimethyl at position 2. So 2, 2 dimethyl, totally 3 carbon atoms in the longest chain, root word prop, only single bond present, primary suffix A and E, secondary suffix OL, alcohol means OL, the position is 1, and this will be striked out. So 2, 2 dimethyl propane 1-ol. So this is the simplest carboxylic acid, right? 3 carbon atoms present in the chain, root word prop, primary suffix only single bond, so ANE. For carboxylic acid, secondary suffix oic acid. So by joining primary and secondary suffixes, the last letter of primary suffix will be striped out. So this is called propanoic acid. Okay, next functional group is amine. NH2 is a functional group. Now in the functional group, one hydrogen is replaced by one more alkyl group. So this is called a secondary amine. Okay. Amines are of 3 types: so primary, secondary, tertiary amine. If you take this one, this is primary. If one hydrogen is replaced by an alkyl group, this is called a secondary. If one more hydrogen is replaced by an alkyl group, this is called a tertiary. So we have 3 type of amines: so primary, secondary, and tertiary. We take this secondary amine. While giving the name for this secondary amine, always this amino group will be selected with simple group. So here we have propyl, here we have methyl. So 2 alkyl groups present, propyl and methyl. This is a simple group because only 1 carbon atom is present. So this amino group is selected with this simple group. Okay, so we have the simple methyl group attached with this amino group. So this is called N-methyl. Okay. So what is the prefix? While writing the UPOC name for the secondary amine, N-methyl. Next, here 3 carbon atoms present. This is a functional group, so this should have lowest possible number, right? In the longest chain, we have 3 carbon atoms, root word prop, single bond only present, primary suffix ane, functional group amino group, so secondary suffix amine. Now this amino group is at first position. By joining primary and secondary suffixes, this last letter of primary suffix will be striked out. So it is N-methyl propane 1 amine. Okay. So this is an example of tertiary amine, right? So NH2 is the amino group. 2 hydrogen atoms are replaced by 2 methyl groups. So this is a tertiary amine. Okay. In the tertiary amine, we are going to select the longest chain. This will be the longest chain. Functional group is attached with this carbon, so this is the lowest number. So we give number for this carbon as 1. Okay, 2 methyl groups attached with the amino group. So dimethyl, what is the prefix? Dimethyl. 2 methyl groups attached with the amino group, that means bonded with the nitrogen. So it is denoted as N, N dimethyl. 3 carbon atoms in the chain, root word prop, single bond present, primary suffix ane, secondary suffix amine, question number 1. By joining these two, this will be striked out. So this is N, N dimethyl propane 1 amine. Okay. So totally I have completed 25 compounds, UPAC name of 25 compounds. So totally 33 compounds are available in our book. So any one will come as a public 1 mark, right? So I have completed 25. Remaining 8 compounds will be the homework. You just try yourself. If you have any doubt, you just call me. So I will mention what are the 8 compounds. You just take down in your note. So this is ketone, okay. This is also ketone. Comparing these two, keto group has more priority. This will be the functional group. And comparing triple bond, that means comparing alkyne, keto group has more priority in the preferential order, right? Next 29. Okay, this is carboxylic acid. Okay, so in this compound, the functional group is carboxylic acid. So functional group is carboxylic acid means this will be the longest chain. This will be substituent. Its name is phenyl. Okay. At first carbon, phenyl group is present. Based on this clue, write the UPAC name. This is the longest chain. 3 carbon atoms. So substituent at first position. So 1 phenyl. Okay. Based on this, complete it. Compound number 30. This is secondary amine. Example for secondary amine. So take down. Next, question number 31. This is an example of tertiary amine, right? Example of tertiary amine. Next compound. This is also an example of what? Tertiary amine. Instead of aliphatic group, we have an aryl group. Okay. Okay, so totally 33 compounds are available in our book. First 25 I have completed. Remaining 8 compounds I have mentioned. You just try yourself. Okay, try to name yourself using the UPAC steps. So in the Zoom class we will discuss. So regarding these 8 compounds we will discuss in the Zoom class. Okay, you try yourself. And this will be somewhat difficult. So understanding UPAC nomenclature will be somewhat difficult. So 2 or 3 times you just listen the video, then only you can understand. Okay, thank you. Tomorrow we will meet.